I made it through the dark to the bank of the swamp. The melody was cut short with a gurgling sound, and I felt a sudden void in the pit of my stomach at the absence of the song. The bog water bubbled before me. I crouched down, my hair falling into my eyes. The water rippled toward me, and the shadow of a large figure blotted the already dark depths to an inky black. Fear shot through me, but I still couldn't run. I was terrified, and yet strangely curious enough to want to find the siren who had called to me with that eerie song. A large claw that resembled a tree root gripped the marsh bank, and I stumbled back. It was all I could do as the figure emerged from the water. A woman, no, a creature, stood 2 steps from me. It was hard to tell in the dark, but where the moonlight shone on her skin, I could see that it took on the hue of pale seagrass. Water dripped from her seaweed hair and down the prominent structures of her collarbones. I followed the path of those water droplets all the way down to her tits. I tried to look away, but they were so round, so lovely, and unlike anything I'd ever seen before, where her dark green nipples were caught in the wild tangle of her hair. She laughed softly as I sucked in my breath. Her fingers, most of them unfurling into vines edged with leaves, except for her middle and index digits that were capped with sharp black claws, drew a line from the mossy thatch at the apex of her thighs to the ends of her hair, which she parted. The movement revealed a face full of sharp features, a wide-open mouth of emerald lips framing too many razor-sharp teeth, and glowing eyes that were cobalt all the way through. "So, you're what's kept me here waiting," she hissed into the night. I shivered at the sound. The hollow ringing of her voice was the noise that had worked its way into my dreams these past few months. "I don't know what you mean." It can be hard to speak coherently in a dream you don't have control over, but I managed. Despite the goosebumps that prickled across my skin, I made my way to my feet. I wanted to move closer to her, even though every one of my instincts screamed to run. She was so horrifically beautiful that I felt compelled to touch her, to feel her slick skin beneath my hand. She studied me as I kept my eyes glued to her, completely fascinated.